You know what they say, the early bird gets the worm. We are barely into January and Dollar Tree is already surprising us with a full line of garden supplies. That's right, garden supplies are in at Dollar Tree. We are all in winter mode, but we are now thinking spring because the garden supplies are in here at Dollar Tree. So if you want to get a sneak peek at all the new garden supplies, this is the video for you. Let's get to it. So let me start off with one of my favorite items, and that's the all-in-one grow kit. These items make gardening feel doable instead of overwhelming. Everything is already here, guys. You don't have to overthink. You don't have to buy different things and hope they work. This is an all-in-one grow set, and I've had it for years. And let me tell you, it actually works. I love this sign, gardening made easy, because gardening should be easy. It shouldn't be something that is stressful. They have here the rocket pockets that they always have every year. Truth be told, I haven't had much luck with these. You have to be really careful on what you get. I would suggest, if you are going to get this, get something that is just one flower. Don't get like the bunch ones, because sometimes it's not as good. Let me know what your experience has been with these. They have so many seeds here. Remember, just start small. Don't overwhelm yourself. They have zinnias here for $1.50. Really nice wildflower bed. Covers 100 square feet. If you like hummingbirds, this is another one that you can get, another seed pack that you can get, and a wildflower blend for birds and butterflies. I don't know about you, but I'm always looking for a terracotta pot. Comes in a 2-pack, and it comes in a pretty decent size, so you can just plant a small plant in this or leave this in your garden. This one's a 3-pack, and here is the miniature seed starting greenhouse that you can use here at Dollar Tree. Now, let's be honest, this may be a little too small. I mean, if you're planning on growing like maybe tomatoes, that might be too small. You need something a little bigger. Herbs will be nice, something like basil or rosemary. But if you want to test something out and you don't want to go for the regular size grow kit, this is a good option too. What I do use are these seed starter bricks. Really good seed starter for beginners. You can go to the big box stores and get this one, get the big ones. But I mean, if you're starting a small garden, this will do. I would have to get a couple of these because just 1 pack won't do. You'll need at least 4. But sometimes they can be a little messy. Seed starter mixes are pretty expensive now. So if you can get a seed starter mix for $1.25 or $1.50, that's fine. Now, this is something that you don't think about until you need it. Pot rollers. I love pot rollers. Have you ever tried to move a heavy pot? That's right. I have lots of heavy pots in my garden, and this saves my back. Now, let's be honest, they're not fancy pot rollers. We're not talking about the brand names, but for $1.50, they do the job. So I love them. When it comes to moving my pots around, they're easy to move because of these pot rollers. So get yourself on pot rollers, because if you're gardening, you're probably gonna need it sometime or the other. These really nice seed starter pots. Now, I don't get these because they're just too small. And if you get these, you'll just end up transferring the plant into a bigger pot. So, I mean, these are nice to start out with, but I would just stick with a bigger pot. I mean, this is good for if you want to just start out. This is a package of 12, so you can't beat that for $1.50. Guys, ever gotten the hummingbird feeders? Let me know if you've gotten the hummingbird feeders from Dollar Tree. I'm thinking of getting them this year, but I'm not sure. Do they last? Do you think that they hold up? Do they attract a little too many ants? I would love to know what you think about the hummingbird feeders, but they have a host of them right here for $1.50, and they even have this nutty no melt, and this is another decorative item that you could just hang. And they have the stones right here. Now, be warned that the stones are really cute, but if you live in a very cold climate or rainy climate, they don't last. They do turn to mush. So you will have to put it in an area where you don't get a lot of rain, but they're very, very cute. I'm always losing my gloves in my garden. So they have a host of different colors: green, burgundy, blue, bright blue. I mean, this is the first time I've actually seen them have different colors. Usually it's just cloth, but this one is a little rubbery. And you can see that this has a nice little grip at the end. Now we are moving to one of my favorite sections, and that is garden decor. Do I love a good decoration in my garden? I just love everything here because it's so cute. Everything here is so cute. It really gives me home goods without the expensive price tag that comes along with home goods. You know what I'm talking about. I spotted these really cute little bird houses. Now, I didn't know that birds were actually out in the colder weather. I've been seeing them flying all over the place in my garden. So hopefully if I get these cute little bird houses, they will give them a home to stay in. Let me tell you, they are already nesting in my roof. I can see the little baby birds. You probably can't see them, but I see them all the time coming in and out, mama coming in and out. Can give this little bird family a place to stay during the winter months. Another thing that I love is lighting. That's something that can take your garden space to a whole new level. Now, I know that the trend is to put up those lights and have them crisscross, those overhead lights. The reason why I love these solar lights, because you don't have to depend on an outdoor outlet. The sun just does all the work. And I can say that these outdoor stakes are getting fancy. No more just boring stakes that you put in the ground. They have these cutouts and they have these designs. I mean, they are looking kind of elegant, don't you think? And besides, I don't mind spending a little money to spruce up my outdoor space, because that is where I usually am when the weather gets warmer. I'm in my garden and I want my garden to feel like a place where I can relax and feel proud of. So I don't mind spending just a little bit more money to make it look beautiful. And what I love about these different decorations is that it looks fancy. It doesn't look cheap. And most of all, it is so cute and colorful. It really does make your garden space a place where you want to be, especially for those beginner gardeners. And guys, the seeds, this used to be $4 for $1.25. It's now $3 for $1.50. But again, if you need seeds, this is a way to go. They have chives, cilantro, basil, beans, all types of colored beans, beets, carrots. Sometimes I do buy Miracle Grow here. I do go to the big box stores to get the bigger bag. But if you're just beginning, or you don't want a big bag, or you know that your planting season is going to be small, this is a pretty good option. The Miracle Grow here, I think, is still $5. Now, I know there's a debate when it comes to Miracle Grow. I still use Miracle Grow. I find it to be fine. But let me know, do you still use Miracle Grow? I know that there has been some debate saying that it's not the greatest soil, blah, 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 blah. But for me, it works, and I need something easy to work. But if you have another suggestion besides Miracle Grow, I am all ears. So guys, I think this year is going to be different because I'm going to do things a little differently in 2026. I'm not going to take on the whole caboodle anymore. I'm going to do things in small steps. Last year, I was taking on too much and it became too stressful. And this time around, I'm going to take things in small steps. I'm in the mindset now of small wins, big results. Each small win leads to a big result. Each small win builds up to another small win that equals a big result. That way I won't get stressed out and I can still enjoy my garden without being overwhelmed. So that's the new mindset I'm taking. Small wins, big results. And hopefully I would love for you to join along with my journey of this new mindset that I'm taking in, because I think sometimes people that have been gardening for a while, we want to push everything out. We want to do everything. And after a while, it gets to be too overwhelming. So I have to say, I'm really proud of myself. I spent less than $30 here. I was expecting to spend a little bit more because my head was on a swivel. I was like, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. But I ended up spending less than $30 here. Woo! So that's good. But everything that I got here, I plan on using. So I can't wait to get in my garden again. I can't wait for spring. Yes, it has been really cold here in Zone 7B, New York City. We've been experiencing cold, rain, snow. This is going to be a wacky, wacky winter. So again, I can't wait to get in my garden for the weather to finally settle down and me to start planting things again. So guys, thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, The Determined Gardener. I hope you got a lot of good information from this video, and you will now go to your local Dollar Tree to see what they have. Hopefully they have a good supply of garden supplies for you to choose from. If you got any good information from this video, please give it a thumbs up, at least subscribe to my channel. Oh my goodness, I can no longer be outside. It is freezing. It's like 30 degrees here in New York City. It is bone cold. But I just wanted to let you know, if you do live near a Trader Joe's, you may want to check it out because they have a whole host of plants, new plants at Trader Joe's. They're easy. We're talking about hellebores that are really expensive that are now going for $14.99, and all these other perennials that come back. Don't forget to hit that sub button. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.